to the Roy Anthony every Tuesday and every Thursday. Y'all tap in.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is anybody out
Show
there?
is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank
and Cynthia.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank
and Cynthia.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. Everybody tune in, you dig it? It's funny as hell, my dude. It's when we can kick
every Tuesday.
Everything is going
every
down.
Thursday.
They about to do the most. It ain't a confrontation, it's a conversation, homie. Yo, on the weekends, the Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
It's during the week, homie. The Roy
every
Anthony
Thursday.
Show. What you listening to? The Roy Anthony Show. Come on and get a
tap in
before we gotta
tap
go.
in.
What you listening to? The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Tuesday.
Come on and kick it with us. The Roy Anthony
every
Show.
Thursday.
It's going down, homeboy. The Roy Anthony Show. Co-host
tap in.
Big Hank. We getting it. What you think? Hey. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the homie Big Hank
and Cynthia.
It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. And it's featuring the co-host Big Hank
and Cynthia Joy.
What it do? What it do? What it do? Once again, this is Roy Anthony. Welcome to the Roy Anthony Show. My co-stars, Big Hank, Cynthia Joy Towner, will be joining in any minute. They know I always do the intro, give our credits what credits is. So I'm Roy Anthony. This is the Roy Anthony's Show, which is a podcast. Now, we have Roy Anthony Live, which is a stand-up comedy show on Thursday nights. But every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Cynthia always say, what about Mountain Time? That's 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And 2 p.m., I guess it'd be 1 p.m. on the East Coast. We come in with our the Roy Anthony Show podcast with our co-stars Big Hank and Cynthia Joy Towner. And our show was based on, it's a conversation. It's not a confrontation, it's a conversation, because some of the subjects and conversations that we have, we try to be where it's a freedom of speech scenario. Now, do we agree? Always, no, but it's not a fight. Everyone has entitled to their opinion. But we do pride ourselves on tackling subjects that seems to be where some people find it hard to talk about, to discuss. And so we fall under the platform called the WO Entertainment platform. And the WO Entertainment, which was created by veterans to look out for veterans that commit suicide on a daily rate. So with the Roy Anthony Show with us, I'm a non-veteran. Big Hank is a non-veteran. Doesn't mean like we ducked from we went to college and had other scenarios that happened. But we support our veterans. And one of the things that WO was created for was to bring awareness how our veterans commit suicide on a daily rate. So we tackled ourselves on having conversations. Because we found that people commit suicide, one of the major scenarios is depression, feeling inadequate in today's society, or thinking your thoughts and your mannerisms are inadequate compared to other people's scenarios. So we found, being in our 8th season now, me and Big Hank has been together for over 10 seasons of entertainment together. But with the WO, we have been in a solid 8th season. Coming the I think they asked us to extend it because we was going to end the 8th season December 14th, but we're going to end it probably the end of December when the WO entertainment show comes back. And WO has the entertainment show, which is ran by Richie King. And I was going to get into that. That's on Tuesday evenings at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, like I said, we pride ourselves on having conversations, hoping that something that we say or talk about ourselves or discuss amongst ourselves about ourselves, that it could spark into somebody that, hey, I'm going through the same thing, or I can relate, and it will make them not think of, you know, feeling inadequate or feeling like they need to take their lives. Now, the WO Entertainment, which was created by Richie King, that's the head producer, and stand-up comedy name is Redneck Pimp, along with the co-creator Goose, our social producers that make sure everything's running. Everybody's around the United States. Um, um, Richie King and Goose, I know they live around the surrounding areas of Cameron, Missouri. Our social producer, Blue Phoenix, I know she's based out of Springfield, Missouri, which is, um, I think, they about 4 or 5 hours apart from Springfield and Cameron, Missouri. Then Ethan Daly, our other social producer, is based out of Northern California. We know that then our sponsor, Matthew Brooks, to my understanding, he's based out of Shawnee Mission, Kansas. And then, like, if you know myself, I'm in Long Beach and in Kansas City, Kansas. I go back and forth each week. My main primary home is Long Beach. And for family personal situations, I come back and forth to Kansas City, Kansas. Big Hank is based out of Long Beach. Cynthia Joy is in Colorado Springs. And then we have our good neighbors that that kicks it with us, and they support us. We support them. It's like family. Y'all see Carl Loomis on our show sometimes. We got to get J Dub and everybody from the BB Nation. The BB Nation, which is the backwood veterans based out of Oregon, they be all up in the mix. And then we have the Long Beach All Stars, which is Long Beach, Linwood, Compton, even I'm found out parts of Watts, veterans and non-veterans coming together, supporting. Then we got the whole WO family. Other ones, you know, our family members and everything are based around the U.S. And then our own personal friends, associates, and even people who don't like us. I'm Roy Anthony. Pride myself on being a top tier stand-up comedian. This past Saturday night, this was a busy week for me. Thursday night, we had our show in downtown Long Beach every Thursday night. If you in the area, we had 246. It's 246. Let me make sure I had 246 East 3rd Street. You can check out our comedy show there. This is every Thursday night, downtown Long Beach, Cali. We then Saturday, I was with Richie, and man, I'm gonna tell you. So Richard Montana wasn't able to make it. His car broke down, but Jeff Onyx stepped in. And Jeff, as I did a good solid 35, 40 minutes. And it was Richie's hometown. And I had to drive an hour and 20 minutes. And that's a distance. It's not like he was in LA because you dealt with traffic. It's an hour, 20 minutes going 70 miles per hour. But I had a good time with them fellas. But Jeff Onyx, man, he had me, man, I was leaving out to go back to, because I had another hour and so many minutes to drive. And I just flew in that night. And Hey, what's up, Carl? Carl Lewis said, "What's up, bro? Just was talking about you. What up, bro?" And stuff. That's Carl Loomis, one of our good brothers from the BB Nation, back with veterans based out of Oregon. Um, but I was with Richie and them, and I was after I rock, I did too. I rocked it too, and I love that I have materials that making blacks, whites, Latinos, anybody laugh. Howie Mandel that told me that if I had materials that anybody that can make anybody laugh, he said, "Man, you're gonna be a millionaire." And I use the same materials I use um in with the blacks or whatever. I don't discriminate. My audience is my audience. These was basically a bunch of white folks. I was the only black, but I don't look at it like that. I looked at it as human beings, and my comedy portrayed that. I tackled the issues without it being discriminatory or pointing fingers or anything, right? And got everyone on the same page. And to me, that ain't nothing but God, because God gave me this gift, and my gift is a sense of humor, recognizing scenarios. And one of my best friends, everybody know Big Ski. And every time you hear my titles, I'm gonna give Big Ski that's a credit to it's Roy Anthony's show and so many other tracks. We are on tracks and music together. I like to give Big Ski a big shout out. And the horseback riding joke is one of his favorites. And hey, Carl got two different ones came up. He came up with another. Carl Loomis, good morning, brother. Asking everybody and through the YouTube page, I'm gonna get on to that. But I want to say Big Ski told me that's one of his favorite jokes is the horseback riding joke. And when I do it, if you've probably seen it on YouTube when I just did it on one of our shows not too long ago, I got a plethora of jokes and stuff, but there's certain ones that they ask requests. And I did the same joke Saturday night and got the same type of response. That means that our audience can be in the same. He said just waking up from the night shift. That's right, Carl. Yeah, two. We got one coming from Facebook and two coming from YouTube. But I had this. I got these materials that all races can laugh about. That's what today's show is about. Everybody I know they're preparing for the holidays. Thursday is considered Thanksgiving. Families come together, kicking it off. I know that Friday, a lot of people plan on shopping. They call it Black Friday. In fact, they kept announcing that the NFL was playing a football game, first NFL game on Black Friday. Just sounds so, like Friday after Thanksgiving. Just say Friday after Thanksgiving. I don't know why it's got to be Black Friday, but anyway. I this we're not gonna be on this Thanksgiving. We won't be on because this Thursday because it's Thanksgiving. And this today's show is just about how to take it easy. How do you chill? How do you relax? Some people feels that if they go out of town on vacation, and when I've been out of town on vacation, it seems like I'm doing more rustling and bustling than I did if I was going to work. I don't feel like sometimes when I've been out of town, I didn't relax my mind. I'm thinking about where I got to go here and if I'm going on a tour there or whatever. Now I do find relaxation when I do stand-up comedy and they book me somewhere else out of town. I like to chill in my hotel. I read about the city or whatever. Go, if it's paid for a week, which is weekend stand-up comedy is a Thursday night, two shows, Friday night, two shows, Saturday night. And so I try to be where I get to knowing everybody. or seeing their city, meeting or something like that. I'm a tourist. Now they set it out for me, but when I go on my own vacations, it seems like it's more of a rustle bustle because it seems like I'm concentrating on getting here. I got to go there, and I'm my itinerary is constantly revolving because I got a friend wants to see me, got people over here want, you know. And do I find myself actually relaxing? And this is the thing that I want to tell. Sometimes, and I would tell anybody this. My grandmother always told me, never make a decision on spontaneous. Always be able to sleep on it. Go to sleep that night. In the morning, you're gonna have the correct answer. Don't give an answer. That means relax. Sometimes somebody can say, "Oh, we're gonna give you this and that," and people will get all hyped up and excited and not hearing the full details. When people hear something about free, sometimes they not hearing the fine print. Before you make a decision on anything, sleep on it. If it's meant to be, it'll be there. It'll be there in the morning. Just sleep on it. Take your time and sleep on it. Never make a hasty decision. That's meaning you want to relax. You want to take your time. You know, most I've had companies offer me a position and I tell them, I said, well, let me think on it. And they say, oh yeah, yeah, you know, let us know by Thursday. Today is Monday. I take my time to think on it. Relax. Sometimes we feel like everything got to be done right there. And this holiday seasons, I've seen the worst of people come out, especially around the Christmas holidays. It's about giving. And just because you want to give some family member a certain gift, don't go get it now. Go get it doing it. Don't fight with another customer because all of a sudden you got y'all both down to the last thing. For real. One time I had a shopping basket. I don't take Christmas like that. I thank God for salvation. And now as I read, I found that Christmas fell more rarely when Jesus was born. It was really like June and July. It wasn't on December. I'm just being honest with you. What's up, Miss Cynthia Joy?
Man, listen, hey y'all, hey.
What's
First
up
of
with
all, I'm in here trying to fold these big ass sheets. I'm at work right,
you?
and
Have,
she got like a California king bed. I don't know. See, I do good at home because I just roll my shit up. I don't care. They at home. I don't care
yeah,
about. But I gotta try to do professional things over here and fuck
as
them
she said.
sheets.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that because today's subject is about relaxing. How do you relax? How do you take it easy? Instead of getting in
Oh
a panic. Now here you are. What you just say when you dealing with the big old king size sheet?
man,
The one, well, really one hand, y'all. She's doing it with one hand.
it's been a whole situation. I've been maneuvering this. I done got hot as hell in here. I'm glad she can't hear me because she's 92 years old and her TV loud as hell. So it's a whole situation in here. I'm here living my best life. This is how I relax when I'm in the fuckery of life.
Um,
You laugh at it and you keep it moving.
yeah, but that's cool
Let
though.
me turn
You
this light
you
off.
looking out for her. I mean, you're gonna do the best you can. Are you putting the sheets on the mattress?
No, I did them parts already. These the ones that I washed and now
Oh,
I
you
gotta
need to
try to
fold them
fold
up.
up. Man, listen, the struggle has been. I'm black as hell. Now I should have kept the light on. You really can't see me. This is like a shadow talk. This is real right now. But no, so now I'm trying to. It's the fetish sheet that's an asshole because you know, don't nobody really know how to fold those except old country black women. So I know how to fold them, but they require more hands. And I just been making it do what it do, how I do when I do it, because that's the way I do it with the strength of you.
I feel you. I feel you. Hey, you know what? I see Carl Loomis just showed up in the back. I haven't seen his um, camera come on yet. If it comes on, I will. And so, hey, you know what though? I applaud you, Cynthia. I
Man,
applaud
y'all
you
making
for
moves.
doing
Thank you.
because look here, I
That's it.
can't fold a sheet right with both my hands.
I'm listening.
Oh, your camera. Uh-oh.
I'm just trying to do the
Your
light, get a
camera
light.
came off.
I'm
Your
on.
cam
I'm right here looking at you.
No, you went off and came back on.
Oh yeah, because I want to try to figure out if I can get the light better so y'all can kind of see my
Oh,
face.
yeah, you see you.
But it's
I
whatever.
see you with that big old bed struggle. Hey,
Yeah.
look here. What you do is, let me tell you something. I don't know the fitted sheets that go on the mattress. I don't even know to put those fold those. You know
But
what I mean?
like I
Um,
say, I know how to
I
do
seen
them.
Carl come in. I seen his cameras up there, but
He
he's
at
not
work.
showing up.
Carl live at work.
Hey, but at least you doing something. You feel me?
Man, y'all see you making moves.
And you doing it with ease. You know what I'm saying? You got to be where, oh, you did that pretty well and stuff. Don't be fooled, y'all. Cynthia, but Cynthia,
What's up?
I was talking about when I be on vacations. I went on vacations. It seemed like I'm more busier than I was when I'm working. Didn't go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel
Facts.
like I was able to take it easy or had um, a relaxation of my mind when I'm on vacation because you itineraries and then you got friends who wants to say you, oh, you in town, we doing this, we doing that, and it seems like it's a rustle bustle. I got my
Yeah.
GPS, don't let my phone die, I need a cord because my phone is starting to die. How do I get here or
Hmm.
there? And so it seems like I relax when I just put my mind in a situation like this holiday. Now, this Thursday, we won't be on because of the Thanksgiving holidays.
Okay.
Um, and so I want everybody to, I seen Carl come back in. I'm trying to see if he's coming in. I don't see him in the background. Carl, if you there, well, this thing is circling. When I see him in the back, and stuff. And Big Hank will be showing up unless they're doing something because a lot of the churches are getting ready to more likely passing out a lot
Turkeys
of
and all
food
kind of
now.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, now Big Hank and them don't just wait for Christmas and holidays to pass out food. That's what I love
Yeah.
about them. And Rock Box Church, St. Luke's Holy Baptist Church on the west side of Long Beach, is where Big Hank attends. I attend. Also show support to Pastor E of Church of California. We're gonna be working with a lot. I'm working with him on some programs, especially SB 30, to try to help cats get out of prisons and there's records expunged and stuff for
Yeah.
real.
That's
Um,
good.
Working major with that program. We're gonna hold classes. They own businesses. They're gonna start holding classes, show cats how to do computer aided drafting and um, how to do resumes, how to deal with office situations,
Whew.
politics. So, but yeah, I said that we're relaxing our minds.
I'm tired.
Carl Loomis said he'll hold up. He's gonna try it again. He tried to come on. His camera wasn't coming on. Um,
Okay.
we know that this is a time. I don't like a calendar to tell me when to kick it with my family.
Yeah,
I
you
think
don't
if
need
you have
that.
family, you should be able to kick it without having to wait for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, whenever you can, you're supposed to get with your
Wait,
family.
there's Carl. He's in the house.
Don't
Carl's
wait
in the
for no
house.
frontal rows.
What's up
Don't
with you,
wait for
Carl?
no
Oh
parties.
man. Good morning,
What's
you
up,
guys.
Carl? How you doing, Sugarfoot?
Good morning. How are you?
Hey, all
Man,
right.
I'm
You worked
tired
last
trying to.
night,
I'm.
huh?
We did. We worked from about 7 o'clock till about 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. You was Cynthia. You was saying something. I
You
didn't
know
hear
how
you.
you be. I know, cause you be liking to just jump in.
You don't let me start. You went over here trying to fold this sheet.
That's what I was trying to tell Carl when he asked me how it was, but you was like,
Yeah,
fuck
go ahead.
that
My
shit.
bad. I
Nope, it
didn't.
don't even. He see my struggle. It don't even matter.
Hey, you a bad sheet folder survivalist. It ain't no struggle.
It's real in here. Look, you see, I gotta keep walking around the bed to figure out the best way to get it.
Hey, and Carl, that ain't no bad hours getting off at 3 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Unless you got to go back in 4 hours.
I actually got woken up by my foreman this app just a little while ago. Actually, it's like, we got some stuff we got to do, and then you could probably take off tonight to drive home. I'm all the way up in Kent, Washington right now, which is probably about an extra 3.5 hours away from
Oh,
where I
from your
live.
home.
So
So you're not far from Seattle then.
no, I'm probably. Let's see. Seattle is I want to say maybe 45 minutes
I need to make my way that way.
for
I
me.
got some stroke survivor friends out in Seattle.
26 minutes from me.
You
For
said
real.
26
So
Hey,
minutes?
that's it. My childhood friends is there. Somebody says it says Facebook user. It says, "Hey y'all."
oh,
Well,
it's
hey there, dear. Laugh out loud.
that's my fiance. If you can go on YouTube and find the show, it'll show you as who you are, not Facebook user.
Okay. Yes. That's your fiance, right?
That's my better three quarters, as we call her on the show.
Caitlin.
Yes.
Man, y'all supposed to been married what? Now I thought y'all got married last year.
No, we just didn't have the funds, and we wanted to have a halfway decent wedding, and we
Y'all
Right.
can go
decided
to
to.
that courthouse and just do it like that until you have it.
No, she doesn't
No,
want to do that. She did that last
no.
time that she was married. Her and I are both divorced once.
Okay.
So
Well, then it's time to do it right this time with the right
that's right.
person.
This time going to be the last time, so we might as well have a shindig, yeah?
Yeah, well, hey,
That's
they
right.
met for each other. She loves Carl and he loves her. I've been with WO for 3 years and stuff, basically with the podcasts, and they've been on everything. So hey, Caitlin and stuff, I know you got a big ring on her finger, right?
Mm-hmm. It was a
Why
big
you gotta
ring.
sound like? Why would you sound like good times just now?
I was gonna say he sung that.
Carl was up there. Morning, everyone. Sorry I'm
Uh-huh.
late. Storms in Northridge. That started at Evans.
Hey,
Double Doc
Scarlett.
said, Carl.
Oh, what's up, Kyle?
Oh,
Kyle
is that
Lundy.
Cal Lundy? He always changing up. It's Cal Lundy. He be
Yep.
changing up his name, man. On me, Devil Doc. And so now I know this is Caitlin. Caitlin said, we were let me bring it up.
I
See,
couldn't
we were
see.
supposed to, but July the 7th will be our ceremony.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
that's
we're
just July the 7th.
July 7th, 2024. Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. All right, and then hey, see, you know what? That's when all your blessings gonna come. You gonna get
Mhm.
major blessings. See, that's why I'm hoping one day I find one because all the homies that I know that are married, they do get and they believe God, they do get major blessings. I ain't saying I don't get blessed, but God said blesses, He blesses married. Man, blessed is a man who finds himself a wife, or he finds himself a good thing, obtain a favor in the sight of God. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah. Them
First of
tissue nights
all,
gotta go
let's.
away now.
Dynamite.
and the and she said he sure marked his territory. Oh yeah. Hey,
I
y'all,
know
for
that's
real.
right.
I've been I've been with WO for like I said, it's going on 4 years. And every show, for real, it's always gonna be Car And Caitlin, I'm saying her name correct, right?
Kaylin, yeah.
Caitlin, and that's how long I've been known for real.
It's always been that way.
And she said, even though I already call him my hubby, I'm thankful for him big time.
I
Now,
have
Oh,
too.
that's what's up, Caitlin.
We've had
I'm
don't get
happy
me
for that. I'm happy for y'all. I love that for y'all.
we have had our trials and tribulations as though every
Of
relationship will,
course.
but if we keep it with, keep it 100 with each other and we just
That's
keep
it.
on making it happen, and that's the best thing I could ever ask for. I've been through some pretty
Hmm.
shady past relationships that have really turned out very bad, and this one has never gone there. So
That's
it's been a blessing to me. It's been hard for me because there's a lot of things that we try to get through that I have to deal with. Um, so we just keep marching on down the line.
you know what? I'm trying to get to that point. I'll be honest with you. Um, See, y'all, you're a better person than me because you just admitted that you've been through some stuff and now you find one. See, that's what make me. I think I got PTSD from old previous
you know
girlfriends or
what?
something
I
like
know I
that.
do.
And you know what I mean? And it makes me like, because like I don't argue. You would think that I would argue the person I don't.
You got
Right.
to remember, everything ain't an argument though. Y'all can have disagreements. Don't make them an
Well, what I'm
argument. You know
saying
what I mean?
is that that's that I can deal with. I got people. My biggest thing is I don't like insecurities and accusations when that's the hardest thing for me.
I understand
When
that.
I tell a person I'm a monogamous person, and so they see me doing my stand up or something like that, and people are going to talk to me. It's not like I'm taking a secret number on the side if I'm with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden who is that? Why did I smell this on you? Smell what on me?
Mm.
I can't. I don't know how to answer that. The next people are fussing. I'm like Richard Pryor. Next I'm like fuck it.
Yeah, that's extra.
I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
being
that's too
honest.
much. No, that's too much. I feel you. That's extra. That really is insecure. I can't even see that. Let me see. Hold on. My eyes. We both wait. We both sure have honey, but you know what? We keep going stronger and better, and especially for our kiddos as well as ourselves. I love you too, Caitlin. No, I'm just playing.
Now, but see, that's what and Carl just said the same thing. Now that sounds like some people on the same wavelength. See, the thing with
Yeah.
me is I I don't give you reasons to be insecure, but when you doing this type of work that I do, I get off a stage or somebody makes comments and so, oh, I like Roy. Oh, he looked good. And I'm with you. I don't pay no attention to it. But the badger me back. And then I had one who sent their friends to follow me.
What?
And they pulled up beside me. I didn't even speak to them or nothing. And they like, oh yeah. So I'm going to a spot, and when in this field, you got to deal with male and females.
Right.
You can't be in a relationship and thinking that now every other female shouldn't exist in your life. I think that's crazy. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Facts.
I'm
Yeah,
not. You go ahead, Carl.
we definitely have buried a lot of bad stuff between the two of us, like her dealing with her past, me dealing with my past, and it's been rough. But we have seemed to have made. We've actually been together for 6 years. Believe it or not, we've been together for six
Oh, I
years,
believe that. I believe
and
that.
it has been hard and it has been easy. And there are people that have tried to nose their little businesses into our
Mm-hmm.
business and say, "Oh, well, he said this, and
Mm-hmm.
then he said that." There's people that do not want us to be together. There are people that excuse me, are happy for us, and there's people that absolutely hate the both of us, and that's
Right.
okay because we are connected. We're on the same wavelength. We like the same stuff. That helps out big time. But yeah, it's been very rough.
But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Okay, because today's show was about how do you take it easy or relax your mind. Do you
Okay.
find that you can take it easy though? Like I'm a person, I can't close my eyes around certain people.
Right.
I can't, I ain't trying to be funny, but I just can't go to sleep around, somebody I don't know or whatever.
Wait a
Right.
minute. I'm sorry. This is so random, y'all. But first, I folded the shit out these sheets and pillowcases with one hand.
I
Y'all
know.
see?
I
Y'all
was
see
just
what
looking
I
at it.
did?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking at the bedroom and everything. I'm like, you did that with one
Yeah.
hand.
Hmm.
The flow shining, man.
Man, you did that. You
Okay,
did
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
No,
No,
you.
go ahead. What you were saying, Carl?
Oh no, I was gonna tell her that's amazing. You
Well,
did fold the shit out them sheets.
Thank
yeah, I know she did do that. I can't even
Uh-huh.
them finished sheets. I don't even try to deal with them, man.
Mm.
Ones that go right on your mattress. I can fold the other ones into a square, but the fitted mattress, it gets to a point. I just flip them on like, hey,
Right.
I can't get into
Yeah.
it. Um, Starter said, "Go pretty, do your thing, ha ha ha,"
Uh,
and
thank you, boo.
and then she said she sure did laugh out loud, and then everybody can tell me. She said, "I hate the fitted sheets to laugh out loud." Man, I don't even try to fold them no more. I flip them over. They puffy at the bottom. That's why you put them at the bottom of the drawer. The nice
No.
sheets, for real, okay? They're too puffy.
You gotta
Nobody had
take
no
Okay.
time.
Yeah.
They talk about stick to curb. I had this one lady. Oh my goodness! And that's the other thing. I think there's one of my pet peeves with they. I, I
what?
don't like everything to be like itinerary perfect. Like I got a whole world to laugh. This lady tried to teach me how to do the fitted sheets. It turned into an argument where, man, get out of my house. For
Right.
real. Especially when you do it like this. If you just tuck it in and you fold this piece down, now it becomes
Yeah.
whole. And so I know you can do that, Mr. Engineer. I'm like, well, you don't have to be assaulted. I just don't have a good thing with fitted sheets. But like this, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point, I'm like, man, F the sheet. I got a big old problem world out there. I got 99 problems, and fitted bed sheet ain't one. So I don't like people who are just, picking. I believe in a clean kitchen, a clean house, or whatever. But today I might lay my pants on my divan in my bedroom.
Mhm.
I might take off my socks right by my bedroom door. I don't know. It ain't junky in there
Wait a minute. You might want to lay your pants on the what?
on my little divan. You know the little chair thing you have.
No, I ain't got one of them in my room. I sit
Oh
on
well,
my
see.
bed when I go in there because, I don't go in my room unless I'm getting in the bed. But
Well, where do you undress at in your? Were you one of the ones
wherever,
that undress
wherever I feel
in the
like it,
bathroom and then walk over into the bedroom?
probably more than likely. But
Usually, I come home so dirty from work, I got a strip right there at the door.
it just
Thank
it
you.
depends on the
She
day.
said,
So
she said, don't you go tracking that stuff through my house.
You feel me? You gotta be, you know. And I keep a clean house. I can look in the background across where he's at. Well, now I don't think he had his home, but he's keep it clean. When I seen that other, you coming from the home. I've been in your
Yeah.
home, Cynthia. She got the big King Kong bed thing there, you know, like King Kong was chained up.
you
Oh,
know what? That just make it sound like the only thing I got in my house. You just make it sound like all I got is freaky things in my house. Ain't nothing in my house but freaky shit. Ain't just
I
all
see
I
that
got
big
in
old
there.
bed.
Like,
I thought I'm telling you, that motherfucker got a woman tied up until King Kong come around. I
I'm,
seen that bad frame. But let me tell you, I heard Carl heard you say, you've had some hard times and stuff. Any relationship, our personal relationship with our family members have those ups and downs. But at
Mhm.
the end of the day, that's someone that you can actually lay your head down
Mm-hmm.
and go to sleep, and she feels secure around you just as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kids feel the same way.
Yep. Yeah. Um, well, it definitely is my relaxing spot is to be home with the kids and with her, and we like to go out in the woods and be out in God's country, and you know um, just mosey on around, and uh, you guys are talking about being in a clean house and all that stuff, and my motto is that you got dishes in the sink and toys on the floor, you got happy kids.
But that
If
ain't no
you
junky house. That's a lived house. You got kids.
yeah,
You
it's
got like toys. Yeah.
Yeah, lived
some
in.
people believe in having a museum, where everything's clean and pristine and folded, and
Nah.
that's okay too. But we have kids and they're a mess, and
Caitlin, you see what Caitlin said? She said, I
What's
know
up?
I get a little overwhelmed with laundry, laugh out loud. So it sits in baskets till I get the nerve to go through it all. Hey,
Sometimes, real talk.
yeah, that's what I was saying. You
no,
know,
I'm so glad my kids old enough to do their own now. I'd be like,
she
go
said,
wash your
he's my
clothes.
home. Uh-oh, Caitlin done came with that Luther Vandross on him. Because you ain't at home right now, Carl. So
nope.
it, your house is
Let
not
me
a
get my
home.
Oh,
okay, y'all. I'm gonna get my butt back in here to work and do something before I get off.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna be on too long, much longer, y'all. I know Carl, he need to get some rest. He probably want to spend the time to talk with Caitlin and the kids. He's
no,
out of
actually,
town. I know, huh?
unfortunately, my boss just called me and said we got one job to do, and then I could possibly leave tonight to drive 3 hours from Kent all the way back to Malala. I'll see the kids this weekend.
Okay.
Um, I came back over here to Malala to work because I kind of got my ass kicked out there with working and stuff like that. And,
Kids say we
um,
seen my daddy on Roy Anthony show. That's
that doesn't surprise me. He's like my daddy. He's been really missing me pretty hard.
yeah. Oh
Haven't
yeah.
seen him for a couple of weeks just due to work
But
and everything else. So
I knew Cynthia was getting off. She thought I wasn't gonna say nothing and stuff. Cynthia was getting off, but she had to. She's at work. Cynthia, I know you listening to it. We got you on, girl. Hey man, I'm go ahead,
oh no,
Carl.
that was all I was gonna say.
Hey, I mean, you know what, man? I love my kids, and I love guys who love their families. I've been a single dad, but I have a good rapport with my kids. I tell anybody, just keep having your kids talk with you as they grow up. You know, grown-ups wants to tell kids, hey, be quiet, stay out of grown folks' business and stuff like that. You know, kids is listening, but they ain't trying to be in your business. They ain't trying to pay no bills and stuff like that. I've always had my kids to communicate and talk with me. And now they're 18 and 15 and they do that.
Oh yeah,
And she said, oh, both boys saw the screen, laugh out loud, but we miss him very much. And that's how it be. Now, no matter how terrible things be, that's behind you, right?
yep,
You always saying, hey, and if you can make it through hard times, I, like I was saying, the show was about how do you relax? How do you take it easy? How do you know? You said you relax when you get home with
yep.
your, with the kids.
Sometimes I
And
try to. My kid's a monster.
oh yeah,
you know. But I think that we relax, or I relax the most is when I'm with her. Um, you know, I relax when I go out in the woods. We go to the Sand Lake trip every year. Usually only lasts everybody that we go during the weekend. Everybody leaves after the weekend, you know, or they leave Monday or Tuesday. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Wednesday hits and there's nobody out there. My little ass takes a nap, a long nap, a reset nap.
You relax then, don't you?
Yeah.
See, that's what we were just talking about. You can plan a vacation. You think it's okay, it's gonna be chill, but you gotta do a lot of running. You gotta address some people. Everybody want to meet, talk with you and stuff. When you throwing that big festivity, you know, you ever go through that where everybody like, hey, what's up, Carl? I know I was gonna do that, but I come there and be like, hey, Carl, you feel me? And I
Oh
stay
yeah.
about 5 or 10 minutes.
No, we get out there, and I mean the one thing about that trip is I've been doing it for 10 years. This year makes number 11 that we'll be going in August, and everybody comes out there and they spend the weekend hanging out with me and themselves, and I bring all these people together to relax, shoot the breeze, have a good time, and that's relaxing. I took so many naps this year. It's because I'm old.
He said he took so many naps this year. Hey, but look here. Isn't that the relaxing part?
Mm-hmm.
When you can take a nap. A nap sounds like some sleep in the midday. You done did all your work or everything possible. Take a nap or take a rest. You know. You ever slept for like 30 minutes and felt better than you slept for 6 or 8 hours?
No, no,
Oh, you have?
nope.
How many hours you need to sleep, Carl?
Yeah, I'll lay down for 30 minutes and have a nap, and I actually feel sleepier than when I woke up from when I was
Oh, do
originally
you?
awake.
How many hours you like to sleep?
At least 6, 7 hours.
Oh, do you? Man, I'm a 4 to 5 hour man, but there's been times I took a 30-minute nap and I like, I feel like, you know, because I don't like I've told people like I don't know if that was one of them energy drinks. The energy drinks is nothing but water filled with a whole bunch of sugar. I seen how it makes it right. And sugar
This
gives them up.
this one that I have has some BCA amino acids in it, and electrolytes, and cosamine, and or conzime. This one's like packed with 300 milligrams of caffeine, but it's got a lot of vitamins in it that uh, help your body.
Hey, you know
A
what I
lot of
called it?
things.
Hey, that's a milkshake with coffee and vitamins. All that sugar. Hey man, she said, hey, thanks. She said, hey, that's okay. You're my old man, love. I just take care of you so you can when you're tired and even when you're not, got you, babe.
We were
Listen,
talking about the naps and everything. Yeah.
she got you for real. And nothing's never okay, Dory, nothing's never just and I'm not naive to this. Nothing's never just perfect.
Mm-mm.
For real. I never put nothing past even my own kids and stuff. For real. I just know where to human is air. To air is human is what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mess up, but it's how you can work with somebody. And if I'm not intentionally trying to mess up, work with me, be patient with me. But one of the things we have to be patient is with ourselves, with our mind and stuff. When you go out there and do that job, you ain't rush it. Take care of your time. That way you can get on back home safely to the kids.
Right.
Because construction, I've seen so many guys in construction, because I used to be a construction surveyor before I became a civil designer. And I've seen guys trying to hurry up and rush off. And I've seen so many casualties, especially like we would put bridges and they had that rebar turned and they called it widow makers because the slabs ain't all the way
Right.
paid. And I've seen guys take that fall. I've seen where they done took the earth mover and put the earth up in the air and they supposed to bring that bucket back down, but he didn't and he turned it. He called it turn it while in the air to put it in the thing tilt. For real. So take your time, bro. and I know that they be concerned about when you get on home and stuff because this weather's changing and stuff like that. I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
how, yeah, it's raining and stuff. But I think Seattle's weather's versus Midwest weather. I think in the wintertime, ain't it?
It's just really cold. It's been really cold up here this week. Thank God it hasn't rained much. I think it only rained for like 30 minutes one night this week when we were out on night shift.
Yeah.
I've actually been up here for 2 weeks now. Um, I went home Friday, came back Saturday, drove back or came back Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, way too late. But it rained on the way up here, and it was pretty. A lot of people being way too high strung on the freeway, so
Yeah.
taking my time and everything. You know what I mean?
You see what I'm saying? Take your time, relax your mind for
Yeah.
real. Hey, bro, let me ask you this. Now it's a holiday,
Uh-huh.
and you're going to be off tonight through next Monday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So everybody, I know I really don't like putting a holiday like Thanksgiving to a particular calendar. I think you should do it at least once or twice a month if you have to with your family members, you know. I don't like designated holidays from a calendar, but if it'll bring us all together and so be it, you know.
Right.
Before we get off of here, man, is there anybody? I know you gotta say to your wife and the kids, and we've been calling them your wife. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I've heard from the side from Richie and everybody else, they like, man, we consider them married already. So
Yeah.
ceremony with some icing on the cake.
If we lived in Washington, 7 years would be common law, but you
Yeah,
know, yeah.
but you ain't gonna leave, and I don't think that you could see her with somebody else. I don't think she could see you with someone else.
No, guaranteed no.
Yeah, that's that Egyptian dirt love. It ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be there for a long time,
Long time.
for real. Um, Anybody else though, family members, or anybody you know who, while we closing out, your last miss was the holiday season, man. We ain't gonna be in Thursday.
Yeah, my last thing that I want to say to anybody out there, that anybody that's watching, if you are alone this Thanksgiving, and feel the need to reach out to some of us, please uh, don't be afraid to. Just because we're surrounded by family doesn't mean that we won't take time to listen to you. Any veterans that are out there that are alone during this holiday season, please don't subtract from the population. Reach out to somebody. We'd rather, like I say all the time, we would rather listen for 3 hours than 30 minutes at your eulogy. Just don't be afraid to reach out. And yeah, with that being said, God, me and my mom haven't been to Thanksgiving for probably 10 years. One of these days I'll get down there for that. But
What city where she live at?
my mom my mom lives in Redding, California. We just haven't. I call her every Thanksgiving, but well, God, I haven't. She was just recently up here last year, but we haven't. Me and my sister and my mom haven't really ever been together for the holidays. So that's just thinking about that. It's a bummer. But yeah, don't be afraid to reach out to anybody on the station. You can message me. You can probably message Roy.
Yep.
Richie, J-Dub, High Tech, Devil Doc, even probably. Anybody from Woe Entertainment, anybody from BB Nation, anybody from the bar, Vet Revolt Radio. Don't be ashamed to reach out. Please do if you feel the nerve to release yourself.
Yeah.
Just reach out.
Hey man, that's righteous words. And Caitlin said, look, because you can organize some big Jeep situations. I know you can get an organization of you, your sister, and then go down and visit your moms. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Um, I everything that you said, I'm on the same way. Look, we on this podcast to strike up, our motto is that it's a conversation, it's not a confrontation. People all have different oh, I didn't see this one. Kaden put this up here. I didn't even let me read this. We all human make mistakes, but God doesn't put us through trials and tribulations, and we are to grow and learn, be stronger. We have each other, and God has a plan, and all we can do is stand by each other and support our growth and be there through love and faith in each other. Love conquers all. It sounds like Caitlin. Did she used to write for the Motown? She sound like for real. That sounds like some lyrics to some Marvin Gaye song right there.
When that woman puts mine.
Everyone have a blessed holiday. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just want everyone to be safe.
Right.
Empathize with each other. Empathy is when we're putting ourselves in somebody else's shoes, not just saying it. Carl's right. Look, man, if you feel like it's a holiday, because the holidays is depression to a lot of people.
Is.
They lost some loved ones. This is their first holiday going without them in their lives. Sometimes I used to wonder what was worse, a breakup of someone you love for so many years and now you're not together, or someone who died. Because the person who died, you won't see them again, not until you die or whatever. But when you break up with somebody you've been with for so long, it's hard to see them walking like, man, we not together or something. So it can be depressing on holidays. Hey, check this out. You don't have to be by yourself. Like Carl said, it's easy to reach out to us. Facebook. You can send me a number or something, and I'm gonna come around and stuff. I don't know what's going on, but somebody must be coming by the house or something like that. My dog here, I got a 11-month-old pit mixed with some type of hound. I didn't know he was gonna get this big. He's 11 months and he's 75 pounds, and he's smart like a Jack Russell. So, but anyway, man, God bless everybody. I'm Roy Anthony. This has been Carl Loomis. Cynthia Joy was on earlier. Big Hank might have had to set something up because it is the holidays for the church. We want to thank everybody for jumping in. We won't see you Thursday, but we'll see you next Tuesday. Carl, while you take care of your duties, you make sure you drive home safely, bro.
Okay, brother.
And we looking forward to seeing you again. Everybody, we've been a witness, and I'm gonna make this announcement. July the 7th. Carl and Caitlin is going to get married.
It's going to be a hoot in the name.
If I don't be at the thing, I already said I want to do comedy at y'all reception. I've been saying it, and so I'm putting it on my calendar. And everybody gonna come up there. I'm about to make a big announcement, July the 7th. Since y'all gonna make this a big ceremony, I know this is a marriage I don't mind going to, a wedding I don't mind going to, because I just feel it's gonna last. Compared to some weddings, I'm like, man, this dude fifth marriage, right? All right, man. God bless everybody, man. We out.
Welcome to the Roy Anthony every Tuesday and every Thursday.
Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Roy
Is anybody out there?
Is the spot to be, baby.
Hey, tune in. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy Anthony Show. It's the hottest show, homie, on the West Coast. The Roy